Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. Yeah, looking at the silver chart, silver is following through on bullish expectations. And I just want to share with you again my latest thoughts on the silver structure. After silver reacted not only to the larger support zone and turned around, basically this is designed as a trend reversal area, a possible trading area where pullback traders can look for entries. And also it reacted to the micro support zone here. Okay, so that's coming together nicely. For anybody who didn't want to trade the pullback but a breakout, I also added these trend lines for you. We're now at the upper trend line. So the lower one already broke on Wednesday, as you might remember. The idea is still that we're tracking here bullish structure for silver. We had this wave 1 to the upside, which peaked in May at around $33, 32.50, 33. We had a very complex WXYXZ structure. However, the decline looked corrective and not impulsive to the downside, which is why it makes sense, in my view, to keep the door open for higher prices. All we wanted to see is a 5-wave rally. Now, I would interpret this as a 5-wave rally. However, it looks like a diagonal pattern only. That's okay though, that's still okay. So what I have here is 5 waves in wave, well, not really 5 waves, looks even like a 3-wave move a little bit in wave 1. This actually looks like a 3-wave move up in wave 3. And this doesn't really give me enough structure yet, but important is that the wave 4 bottomed in that communicated micro support region with that wick that we've seen and then a rally. And now we have 5 waves up. And the idea is now, bear in mind, you know, in silver, gold, and so on, the 5th wave sometimes likes to extend. I would not be surprised if next week we see further upside continuation more directly towards that resistance area, but it takes a break of the trend line first. But that resistance area here structurally is defined between basically $32.20 and $32.50. If we now get a pullback, if we now get a correction, then the main support region for any corrective pullback would be, so let's just add it to the chart. It would be between $29.15 and $30.32. So assuming, okay, maybe, you know, this is a wave 1 again, then we can watch for the wave 2 correction. But I cannot really fix that support zone. I can really only do that once the wave 1 has actually topped. There is at the moment no indication it has. We will have to see how next week starts. But I think for next week, it's important to recognize that the 5th wave sometimes likes to extend, especially when we talk about commodities. From there, a corrective pullback could start. I mean, we have the trend line, so we could get rejected there, but you know, we have to see how it opens. But if we see a further upside break, then it should get to the red resistance area. In that case, then I will have to adjust the support zone a little bit higher. And overall, it's quite bullish. Okay, so this looks like a 5-wave move. It would be wave 1 of that 3rd wave in my interpretation. Okay, and that 3rd wave should target sort of $37 to $39 going forward. Medium-term outlook, not necessarily short-term. First of all, we have to finish this wave 1, and then the wave 2 could again take a bit of time. So that's overall the idea. And as long as we're now holding in any pullback above $29.15, my assumption is that we have started circle wave 3. For really further confirmation, it takes a break above the circle wave 1 high at $32.60. That's my update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks like PayPal, Tesla, Nvidia, feel free to follow the link in the description. It will take you to our stocks and S&P 500 service. And yeah, besides, have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.